Strike first here in the second game of the series. Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good throw behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, number 13, Ian Jimenez.
Ball. Jimenez, 23 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
That way to find a sweet spot right there. That boy, that had
up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And a foul ball. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Just
no,
missed.
that's out.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. He's trying for third.
That missed. That's the ball.
Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 13, Ian Jimenez.
This one popped up. Infield fly called there.
In effect.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ian Jimenez.
Number 13, Ian Jimenez.
And that one fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His 18th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Jimenez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Check swing called strike. That is strike two. Old 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That missed. That's the ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Hit on the ground to short. Ritter. Two gone now.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Jimenez was a big contributor for them in the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
But Boog can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Line drive, base hit. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Batting first, the second baseman.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Ian Jimenez. And that misses. Ball 1. Jimenez launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the left
Freeland
Elliott
with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. One down. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jimenez steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
That misses. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. All loaded up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Runner around third. In to score from first. In there safely.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Yeehaw! And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later. You're
base hit into the outfield.
Up next is the Giants. The third.
Man at first, one away.
The center fielder, number 13.
Jimenez with a homer in his last game. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's a ball.
Swings through him for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Jimenez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, two outs. Outside. And it's a ball and a strike. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Jimenez had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I be rocking the butters, if you see me booted, it's Mason Margiela. Double R Kim with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef on the farmer and he'll go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca, and Issa Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion at checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure, the difference is clear. He missed a target in over a year, I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range, Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the mains, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust down the plane, examine the different terrains. I used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name is irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative sentiment. But on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want a future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef on the farm, and he'll go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef on the farm, and he'll go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames, I'm Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted a flex in a mint.